All right. Hello, everyone, and now welcome to a game. I believe this game is between Hitman versus Infi. Infi is the Night Elf player over here on the bottom left. I have him marked as human. My apologies. Let me go ahead and fix that. He was random, and I just normally. Yeah, all right, let's go ahead and fix that. There you go. I don't know, Sai, did you get an ad? Anyways, let's go ahead and go into this game. Let's take a look. Oh, I should swap the colors so that it makes sense. Infi is on the bottom left hand side of the map as the blue Night Elf player. Meanwhile, over here on the top right, we have Hitman spawning as the Undead, red Orc versus Night Elf in this 1v1 matchup. And, well, another important thing to note is that Infi did in fact choose random. So far, well, we are privileged to information knowing that Infi has spawned as Night Elf. Interesting, this is a delayed Moonwell into an Altar of Elders, which normally means that it is going to be a tavern here. Sometimes you don't get ads because there is no ads at the moment for your zone. Oh, all right. Well, that does make sense. We'll see how all of that goes. Thank you for anyone on Twitch who has tuned in. Thank you to everyone on YouTube who is watching. A small collective group of people keeping WarCraft 3 alive. I really enjoy WarCraft 3 as a real-time strategy, or I think it's a role-playing real-time strategy game as your hero levels up as well. It does change things, and it looks like we are going into Huntresses. All right, interestingly enough, we are getting a Hunter's Hall and that Ancient of War together very quickly. And what that normally means is Huntresses. What type of hero unit are we going to be looking at? Dark Ranger generally is not the hero that is partnered or paired with Huntresses. Normally it's Priestess of the Moon. Could we perhaps be going for Fire Lord, or I don't know. My wheels are spinning trying to figure out what type of strategy we're going for here. Meanwhile, it is going to be your standard Blade Master coming in from Hitman. Ogre Warrior going to get taken down. Null Warden and Ice Troll will get finished off as well. Ring of Protection +2 given to that Blade Master, who will finish off that Null Warden pretty much in record time, trying to finish off the Ice Troll now as well. As we take a look, there is a Voodoo Lounge in position as a Wisp reveals himself to his opponent, thereby knowing it is a Night Elf versus Orc matchup. I'm looking at the camera like this because I'm like, it's Pit Lord. Out of all of the heroes I was expecting, I was not expecting Pit Lord first. I thought Dark Ranger, maybe Fire Lord. Pit Lord is not your typical hero, and Infi is really going for, yeah. Thank you, Sai, for having the same face I had. Like, huh? Yeah, that was my face too. Blade Master now coming across. Pit Lord with Huntress's Howl of Terror. This is, yeah. I'm still trying to wrap my head around this. Howl of Terror and Cleave both are very make that Pit Lord a very strong frontline unit. The fact that you can deal a large amount of damage to a lot of units is very powerful. Meanwhile, the Blade Master is also clearing out some additional creep camps off to the side here, as Infi does have additional rings of protection. Jubei, the Blade Master, currently already at 12 armor. And what is that? 48% damage reduction, 42% damage reduction, as the Blade Master now going to be going after other units as well. Now you can take a look. The Pit Lord is picking up and killing some other units, and there was an ensnare onto that grunt. Blade Master, oh, dang it, I need to switch back colors. I'm sorry. In order to find that Blade Master is right there, getting some damage off onto that Pit Lord now. All right, a little bit of pathing, a little bit of issues. Scroll of Speed now being used as well. Pit Lord could get taken down to 92 hit points, down to 60. And a Huntress is going to cause the block as the Pit Lord forced to use a Scroll of Town Portal in order to survive. Two Huntresses still running out across the map. Pit Lord quickly healing back up. And so far, Infi's strategy of Pit Lord first doesn't seem to be working well. Huntresses versus grunts. 1-on-1, grunts will beat huntresses, but 3-on-3, huntresses, I believe, will beat grunts because of that glaive bounce damage. Ensnare, unfortunately for the huntress, there's a dust of appearance. That huntress is going nowhere slowly as it gets taken out. Meanwhile, this huntress now looking to pull back here, and Hitman getting in some lucky breaks right now as an illusion of a Pit Lord absorbing quite a bit of damage. Alright, a lot of bad news so far for Infi. He is going to be losing another huntress due to an ensnare. He walked a little bit too close once more. It looks like though a grunt could get taken out. Oh yes, a grunt was taken out, but no experience given. Still good news for Hitman. Alright, I thought there was a second hero already. No, not quite there. Using the illusion. There's a lightning shield and really maximizing a good amount of damage. How is that huntress not taking damage? I'm not 100% sure. As you can take a look, that overthrown arachnid just absorbing so much damage. Replenishment potion coming across as we're going to see more damage still coming through. Alright, let's take a look. There is another illusion again. Are we going to perhaps get a lightning shield on him? No, it is just absorbing a large amount of damage. Howl of Terror to try to keep it alive. More huntresses joining in on the fight. I don't believe the Skeletal Warriors give any additional... actually, do they... Oh, they give gold. And gives experience as well, so you can almost force your opponent to just force the computer to just constantly summon up those units for a little bit more experience as the Pit Lord gets to level 3. Blade Master now alongside that Shadow Hunter. Null Overseer going to get taken out very quickly. Blade Master going to stay at level 3, I believe, or get very... Oh, wow. Right on the money. Get very close. Well, I was off by 1 experience in my estimation. And, well, you can sue me, but it's not going to get anywhere in a court of law. Null Warding going to get taken out. Purge getting cast onto him. Not quite sure why. Ogre Warrior going to get finished up. Meanwhile, the expansion, the Tree of Life, will get canceled as the Blade Master will quickly get detonated. Ring of Regeneration, True Shot Aura, Rings of Protection. Blade Master should be giving that True Shot Aura over to that Shadow Hunter, who is going to be in the backfield a little bit more often. Really not going to be benefiting that much. Meanwhile, the Spirit Walker and the Shadow Hunter dealing good amounts of damage from that back line, especially with that 10% damage bonus. We're looking at the Pit Lord now making its way out. And what is the Pit Lord really hoping to do here, as it, well, may be able to perhaps get some extra damage? There are a lot of Wisp in this push, and a Pit Lord first from the Night Elf army with a mass Wisp. I'm still not quite sure what the long-term strategy is going to be. Selling some items from that Pit Lord, finishing off some more units again. Ice Troll is going to get finished off very quickly. The Pit Lord will stay at level 3, but, well, by sheer definition, get closer to level 4 as well. Pit Lord nearing maximum hit points once again. Another Pit Lord illusion still wandering around. We're going to try to clear out some more as we see the, well, Blade Master putting pressure onto that Tree of Life. We could be looking at a detonation. No such thing. Pit Lord taking this opportunity to clear out difficult creep camps when he knows the army is nowhere nearby. Mass, well, Sentinels are right, or Sentinel Owl right there, Sentry Owl, Blade Master making its way over, perhaps going to try to finish off some of those Wisps. A little bit of damage being brought over, and here we go. The Blade Master currently invisible, unable to be spotted. Pit Lord, Wisp, Hunters, Dryads. What is this particular army? Still do not know, as the Pit Lord using a replenishment potion now to, well, heal back up. All right, more sentries. There's the Blade Master. Blade Master is revealed. Gonna get hit by a slow poison once again. Blade Master now looking to retreat back as the Huntress is getting on in front once more. Dryad still trying to chase down units. One grunt could get taken down. I don't know why he's not taking it out. I'm glad to see some of you guys catching me live, as well as the grunt down to 218 hit points, able to get away, but they are still getting choked up. Blade Master on the backside going after the Dryad. Dryad looks like it will be able to get away. Meanwhile, we see units are just simply running from each side. That is not what we're trying to really be looking for, as we're looking at the Blade Master down to the south here, perhaps going to be able to finish off a Dryad or two. All right, low hit point Dryad is going to be able to get away. almost taken down. Let's take a look at that. Blade Master finishes off a Dryad. No heal in time. It looks like a scroll of healing was used, but not going to be effective. Meanwhile, Blade Master is in serious trouble, taking a large amount of damage, trying to get away, and an illusion is going to get in front. All right, microing from these illusions. Next level micro. Blade Master could get taken out. Ring of Regeneration is going to be enough. These illusions, such a big problem as the, well, detonation trying to finish off more units. Cyclone picking up more units. Illusion down to 66. Or real Blade Master trying to stay alive. Is going to be able to stay alive here as the Howl of Terror is now thrown down as well. All right, fighting through more units. Huntress is trying to finish off a couple of those grunts. Blade Master has a potion of invulnerability, no longer in danger of dying, but the problems are still coming across here. Blade Master, is it gonna perhaps get taken down to 72 hit points? Potion of Lesser Invulnerability finally being used. Pit Lord with that cleave, dealing massive damage across multiple units. And, well, I guess cleave is a way to try and counteract all of that Spirit Link, since you're just going to be doing damage to more targets as well. Dryad could be having problems. Kodo Beast with something yummy in its belly, and that's going to be the primary target. Dryad's purposely picking off each of those units, and this is a 10 supply swing, getting the Huntress back and finishing off both a Kodo and a Grunt. 10 supply swing right there, as we're looking at the Pit Lord get to level 5. Blade Master sitting at 3. Shadowhunter sitting at 2. Inner Fire now on that tracker. Blade Master not really having the powerful items that it's looking for. You can take a look. Its critical strikes in the sub 70 range. Not really that great right now, as the Blade Master is still walking around. Pit Lord heading off to the north, going to make sure there is no expansion here at the 12 o'clock location. Ancient of War is down over here at the south. But no Tree of Life. Huntresses have taken a lot of damage, 50 over 60 compared to 50 over 50. Here we go. Blade Master going to try and engage in Snare, as the Dryads and Huntresses both going to get taken out. Howl of Terror coming across. Major damage across multiple units. Another cleave swiping across multiple damage, as we're going to see the Blade Master get slow poisoned and unable to focus down that Dryad. But Pit Lord now with a Potion of Lesser Invulnerability or full invulnerability being used there to try and finish off more units. Howl of Terror used as well, as the low hit point units are able to get away because of that faster movement speed. Pit Lord has been continuing the fight here. Massive damage across multiple units. Grunt down to 171 hit points. Let's take a look. Another one could get taken down. More Dryads. Let's take a look at this. That Grunt down to 48 hit points. Two more shots should do it. One more shot should do it, and there it goes. There goes that Grunt, as the Pit Lord is halfway to level 6. Moonwell down to the south here. Pit Lord needs some additional items. Perhaps some scrolls of healing to heal back up all of these Dryads. We aren't looking at any troll headhunters, and that, or maybe just those siege and those raiders, which are a good counter to these Dryads as well. That siege damage, while having medium armor, reducing the amount of damage going back the other way. Pit Lord has a Ring of Regeneration. There is a quick Hex. Is the Pit Lord going to be able to get away down to 163 hit points, trying to head back once again? Healing Wave coming back the other side. Pit Lord is going to try and Howl of Terror. Yes, it will. Trying to Howl of Terror to save the rest of these remaining units. Spirit Link getting cast every which way. Dryads trying to retreat back as well. Pit Lord trying to head back down to 190 hit points, but still regenerating rather nicely, even though it's, well, there is no Blight since it is an undead unit. All right, Pit Lord gonna regroup up, perhaps heal off of these Moonwells. Yes, heal back off of these Moonwells very quickly. We're looking at 49 supply over 50. Not many Moonwells to be seen. One down over here that is full. Meanwhile, the Dryad's gonna snipe down another Grunt. 14 supply left here. Let's take a look. Blade Master able to stop an expansion once more. Dryads making their way over. Kodo Beast does have a Dryad in its belly. That is a 7 supply difference right there. Low hit point units. Spirit Link cast once again, as the, well, Pit Lord back at 100%. Dives on wind with a Howl of Terror, and now, well, looking to fight back against more units. Blade Master able to snipe down a Dryad. Let's take a look at this. Blade Master with triple Rings of Protection plus 11 armor, 51% damage reduction from all attacks before you even add in the armor type. Massive damage in, well, damage disruption indeed. All right, let's take a look at this. Pit Lord, Howl of Terror trying to save more units, going after the Raiders. The Raiders are the bigger threat, but more damage can be done to the Spirit Walkers, as the Spirit Walkers are unarmored units. Let's take a look. Grunts also going to be taking a lot of damage. Pit Lord still battling it around. Let's take a look. There's an Ensnare. Going to fight back here. Potion of Lesser Invulnerability quickly used. Healing Wave trying to save the remaining units. Pit Lord fighting through as much as it can, down to 253 hit points as the Potion of Lesser Invulnerability comes to an end. Grunt, well, come on, not dead yet. Spirit Link plus Healing Wave, not enough to overcome that Focus Fire. Hitman sitting at 50 supply over 60. Meanwhile, Infi with this Pit Lord strategy, solo Pit Lord strategy, I might add, getting very close to level 6. Being able to, well, curse and get that Infernal Doom Guard, that could be a big problem, as well as the Dryads are now making their way off to the north. All right. Grunts healing back up, 50 supply over 60 compared to 49 over 50. Moonwell is still full down over here, and that is a shame, as that Moonwell has been full for so long that, well, it almost looks like a lost resource. Pit Lord now diving on in. There's the Howl of Terror right there. But the units using a Scroll of Speed able to get past that Pit Lord. That Pit Lord wants a stationary battle to maximize the damage of Cleave. Meanwhile, Blade Master, Dryad trying to fight back every which way. Wow, Blade Master able to snipe down a Dryad pretty quickly there. Alright, Kodo Beast making its way through. Low hit point Dryad slowly getting digested. Units trying to head back every which way, ensnare onto the Pit Lord, and separating the hero from the rest of the army. A very big deal, as the Pit Lord tries to snipe down some of these units. Alright, let's take a look. Low hit point Dryad down to, what, 50 or 525 hit points. More damage being done, but still trying to head back here. Pit Lord heading back over here to the top right. Great Hall being established. Tree of Life entangling this gold mine. We have enough to get into the mid game, or to solidify a longer game, as both sides are going to be able to set up an expansion. Thank you, was that Petite? Thank you for tuning in. Probably followed me on Facebook and got the Twitter, or got the tweet, or got the message that I was streaming. If you haven't done so and you want to know when I'm streaming, definitely check that out, as we're looking at the Grunt about to get taken down. Blade Master going to walk on by. Pit Lord sitting at level 5. This is a very big deal. Blade Master going to be able to snipe down a Dryad once again. However, the Pit Lord's going to find his Grunt. There it goes, takes it down. Dryads going after, let's take a look. Where's that Blade Master going? The volley of that slow poison, each of them. That is actually a little bit of a fun deal, as the Blade Master suffering much more damage than I would have expected. Staff of Teleportation, it is just going to take a lot of beating and able to get away right there. 2-1 upgrades. We are looking at fully saturated gold mine down to the south. Meanwhile, over here to the top right, Stronghold fully saturated. This Great Hall nearly done. Pit Lord, well, 74 experience away from level 6. Doomguard can change things greatly. Also, the fact that there is healing wards for the Night Elf army, another avenue for heal, that is going to be a problem. Also, mass Dryads is, well, I guess difficult for the Orc army to deal with. Raiders, perhaps the best unit for that siege damage, but the range is just going to be much to overcome. Oh, yeah. Do I stream at 2 a.m. in France? Oh, sorry. Night Elf should upgrade to Chimeras. Yeah, Chimeras could be a strong unit, but Raiders with Ensnare do shut them down as they become stationary, thereby removing one of its best abilities, that hit and run tactic. Wisp now being brought over. Let's take a look. Repairs not going to be in time. We're going to be looking at detonation. Dryads poking apart at some of this army. And here you go. Mass detonation to try and, well, remove precious mana, and also removing a lot of that Scroll of Speed. There you go. Removing so much of that Scroll of Speed. And now Infi could be in a good spot. Howl of Terror now being cast across multiple units. Pit Lord is still right there, trying to finish off some more units. Dryads now looking to back up. Pit Lord sitting at level 5. And isn't going to stay alive. Blade Master trying to turn back around. Slow poison being used again. As we're taking a look, Howl of Terror, more units getting damaged through and through. All right, more damage coming across. Is that, well, Grunt going to get taken down? Grunt down to 70 or 69 hit points. 1 or 2 more shots should do it. Can ensnared units be eaten by Kodo? Yes. Do not gag on the net. Blade Master, Staff of Teleportation. Is it going to be enough in time? No. Down to 205 hit points. Able to teleport away. Heals to go around. Meanwhile, Blade Master rejoining up on the fight. Endurance aura on that Blade Master means pretty much no real need to try and go for a Tauren Chieftain. Let's take a look. Next battle here. Howl of Terror in that front line. Dryads are here as well. Blade Master going to try and engage. Go after these units. Lines are all pretty much all in the wrong spot again. Dryad is getting healed slowly, but damage is getting mitigated as well. Blade Master making its way through. Pit Lord off to the north here. Let's take a look. Do we see a Doomguard unit? Yes, it is on that Kodo Beast. It is taking damage over time. Pit Lord, Potion of Lesser Invulnerability, Healing Ward could be placed down, and Infi could be able to turn this back around. Well, a lot of Raiders are going back the wrong way as the Pit Lord is at level 6. Scroll of Town Portal, the Kodo Beast down to 75, down to 35, and oh, there goes the Doomguard. And it pops just in time to teleport the Doomguard and save the Dryad. Oh, I don't know if it would have been better if the Doomguard and the Dryad were popped back out later. It could have been the death of a handful of units. A big stomp followed by some damage could have saved things. As we're taking a look at that Doomguard, well, that time life is coming to an end. Mass Dryads with 2/2 upgrades. We are at Tree of Ages, not going into Tree of Eternity. Let's take a look. Dryads making their way off over here. They're going to find some units. Are we going to see some ensnares? No, we are not. As the Shadow Hunter now looking to back away. Pit Lord is sitting at level 6, getting close to 7. Blade Master down across over here. Could try and disrupt, but it's not going to get very far, as the Dryads are going to be able to easily start poking apart the Spirit Walker before it goes into the ethereal form. Apparently, well, ethereal form, it lost the slow poison effect. Blade Master trying to finish off a Moonwell. We're going to see a repair on that Moonwell now, as, well, the Blade Master not going to really be able to finish it off at all. Dryads now making their way. We could be doing a little bit of a dance back and forth as the Shadow Hunter trying to get to level 5 too. All right. Doomguard, that may be coming to an end. Pit Lord going to be using that opportunity and time to summon another Doomguard momentarily. That Doomguard can dive on in, just rain of fire, stomp onto those peons as the timing is, well, working out fairly well. Let's take a look at this. Main gold mines, only 20 seconds of mining left. 2 seconds of mining here, as it is going to be one base to one base momentarily. All right, where did the Doomguard go? Doomguard did head off to the north here. Is it going to try and stomp and rain of fire? Let's take a look at this. Didn't do anything. Well, it's not going to really do that much. It really should be using its abilities here, as the Doomguard is going to disappear before, well, much is done. Back down to the south here. Tree of Life was saved. Army was able to teleport back down to the south, as it is still one base to one base. All right. Infi sitting on the larger army, 76 over 80 compared to 50 over 70. Raiders now making their way over here to the top left-hand side of the map, as the Dryads show up to the party and is ready to lay down a beating. Let's take a look. Pit Lord has Unholy Aura. We should be looking at perhaps a Scroll of Town Portal in order to get away. A lot of Dryads being left behind here to try and finish off, and it is going to be 0 bases to 1 right now, while the Shadow Hunter perhaps is going to try and do some damage here. Nature's Blessing is now completed. This Tree of Ages could uproot itself and move along its merry way. Here comes some repairs, as well as the Tree of Life is unable to stay alive. All right, both sides going to lose a large amount here. Let's take a look at what's happening next. Dryad army, there is some more damage. There goes another. Is the Tree of Life going to get taken down? Wow. Down to 23 hit points as the Pit Lord, where is it going? Pit Lord teleports back off north to the rest of the army. Going to be going down here. Doomguard is here ready to go, and the Doomguard perhaps going to throw down a stomp, and, well, followed by a Howl of Terror. That Doomguard difficult to finish off. Are we going to perhaps see another stomp here? Rain of Fire. Perhaps Doomguard, now out of mana, will finally get taken down, but the damage was done, finishing off a unit. And I believe this is the end as Infi takes the game. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Infi with that really interesting Pit Lord strategy first. Not your typical opening. And sometimes it's enough to throw your opponent off their game and prevent them from doing what they would normally like to do. I don't believe a lot of Orc players had to deal with Mash Dryad's Pit Lord in the past, and that did come to an end. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Hope you guys enjoyed it. For all of you guys who are on YouTube, if you guys want more Warcraft 3 action, definitely check out my YouTube channel. It is just Crota Gaming. And, well, if you're on YouTube already, consider hitting that like button, that subscribe button. It definitely helps me out. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Hope you guys enjoyed it.